What can I do for you?
Are you awake?
Huh?
I've got one little question to trouble you with. Are you still masquerading as a teacher?
Huh?
Don't act daft. We both know what I'm talking about. You do not truly yearn to be an educator.
I yearn to be sleeping. What was that about? It's not like her to call without a good reason. Was criticizing my life choices really worth the international charges? I'll never get back to sleep now. Oh well, guess I'll read for a bit.
By the time night falls in Japan, you will have finally realized the mistake you have made.
Huh? Hold on a second. Weird, the plot skipped ahead. Huh? Wait, I never picked up 40. How'd I manage to miss a week? That's not like me at all. What? No! Super Bombastic Stories DX isn't on the list? But that's my blog! Don't those usually look more vibrant? They're covered in dust. How'd I let this happen? I don't even know who I am anymore.
Hey, these passes for that movie you wanted to see expire after tomorrow.
Hmm? Gee, I forgot about that too.
You know, I was thinking tomorrow is a holiday. We don't have plans, so we should go see it.
Thanks for the food, sis, but I'm all done.
Are you okay? Good morning.
Good morning! Good morning, everyone! Hey, you'd better button up that jacket! I'm talking to you! Close it up now!
Sorry.
You! Don't walk with your mouth hanging open! You look ridiculous! What's wrong with Mr. Kagami?
Man, Sage Bro, you own this field. There's no way we're gonna lose our next match.
Was that Otaku teacher?
I didn't see anyone.
The Broadcast Club presents the Cannot Kill Out Lunchtime Show. Thanks for tuning in. As always, your MC is the live-action anime girl from Class 2-3. Me, Cannot Chinami. Your dancing can't just be fast, it's gotta be sharp, too. And that means grooving to the rhythm like a razor when you're cutting that rug. Hey! Mr. Kagami? And now it's time for the first song of the day. All right, you ready to try a solid black beta? I think I can handle that, no problem. Well, that's strange. What's the matter? I thought I just saw Mr. Kagami watching us. You sure it was Junichiro? Weird. Do you finally see it? I was right all along, wasn't I? Each of the students that have grown close to you now openly express their amusing tendencies regardless of whatever anyone else may think of them. Their boldness inspires other students to be true to themselves as well. And at the end of the day, they all go out into the world, where they will continue to influence others until the whole nation has become more amusing.
OMG, I'm like so totally happy for you. Is that what you're expecting me to say right now?
Huh?
I get it. Everything's been smooth sailing for you since I was hired on here. But you keep forgetting about the one critical flaw in your plan. Even after all this time, being a teacher isn't really what I yearn to do.
Thank you for joining us today. If you would now please turn your attention over to Dr. Tim Berners-Lee,
Tim?
head of Geneva, Switzerland's particle laboratory, CERN. We've called this press conference to announce we shall begin experiments to teleport objects of greater than zero mass. CERN is transitioning from the theoretical to the practical in pursuit of a fully realized space warp gate device. You may recognize this by its popular name, the Anywhere Door.
Isn't that something from a children's cartoon? What is this, a joke? This is a mockery of science!
Your acceptance is not necessary, though it will come in due time. At CERN, we build what we must because we can. always been our modus operandi.
So the power gauntlet has been cast. Very well. Let's begin.
Give me another.
I'm cutting you off. If you drink any more, you'll float home.
Huh? Who do you think you are, my mother?
Hitting the hard stuff today, huh?
I know you.
Don't be like that. It's been 6 years since we graduated high school. I thought you'd at least be happy to see me, Junichiro.
Well, I probably would be, if I knew how you found me, Yamato.
That's easy.
Huh?
It's because we've been studying you for quite some time now. Plus, you're a high school teacher. It's not like you have a secret identity.
That answer wasn't creepy at all.
Let's go for a walk. I'll buy you a Doc P. Hey, I bet you don't remember this, but you were drinking that stuff back when we first met in school, too.
That doesn't ring a bell. Yo! I was hoping I could build something here. The Anywhere door.
Huh? All I kept thinking was, who the heck is this guy? I mean, you knew absolutely nothing about physics. But then the scores for the next exam came out, and suddenly you were at the top of the charts.
Well, you did teach me everything you knew.
Wasn't enough to make your dream come true, but that didn't stop you from trying to teleport a banana with a microwave at the carnival.
Which was a complete failure, of course. It was fun, though. There's no denying that. You know, I really ought to thank you. You did everything you could to help me build the door.
Just because it's been a couple of years doesn't mean all the good times are in the past, so... if you want to, I can still help you out.
Huh?
I happen to work for KEC, Japan's new graduate university of advanced studies. And as far as why I came here tonight, well, the reason's pretty simple. You see, we want to recruit you for our cause.
Huh?
At the moment, our organization is focused on one thing: beating CERN to the punch by completing our Anywhere door before theirs ever starts up. And it's not just us. Our government wants to make this a national victory for Japan, too. We want you to take on the position of project leader. And you can run this operation in whatever way you think is best. These 6 years felt like forever. But every moment was worth it because I finally made something deserving of your attention. Let's be partners again, Junichiro. I want to show the world what our old science club is made of.
Bro, wake up! How late are you gonna sleep? It's already noon. We'll miss the movie if we don't get going. Wait, what the...
We can take things slow. Let's start with visiting the lab. We'll talk shop later. Here comes our exit. I hope you're ready. You're gonna get a real kick out of this one.
Not sure what the big deal is. It's just a tunnel. Alright, I officially have no idea what's going on. Hey, maybe you should slow down! This is quite the elaborate ritual here. Great, now we're stuck. Hmm? Whoa! So cool! This is nuts! I mean, it's like anime, but in real life. Although I don't really see the point in building it underground.
There are lots of reasons for that, such as having a better foundation for our facility. We're also better protected from potential terrorism underground. But the ultimate deciding factor was we thought you'd find it cool.
Huh?
We made the right call. That's a big relief. This is it. Feast your eyes on Castle Junichiro.
Well, I gotta say, you chose a good name for it.
This institution runs off solar power, and the staff stays on premise to work day or night. We're also growing plants. And get this, the panels overhead portray a real-world day-night cycle. That way the staff feels more at ease underground.
By the power of Grayskull.
As you know, the entire principle behind the Anywhere Door's teleportation relies on breaking an object down to subatomic particles. But to do that, we have to use this Large Hadron Collider, or LHC, to instigate a high-energy subatomic reaction to separate the object's Higgs particles from its other essential elements. Fortunately for us, our LHC has almost twice the energy output of CERM's. There's no way we're going to lose the race to separate the Higgs particles to them. As long as you're on board with us anyway, we can't do all this without you leading our team. Between the tech in our lab and you running the show, we'll complete development on the Anywhere Door in no time at all.
Not to change the subject, but could you tell me why everyone's been staring at me since I got here?
Isn't it obvious? The majority of our staff signed on with us because they read your paper that got published all those years ago. To them, you're a hero, like a science rock star.
A rock star? Come on.
Do you think I can get his autograph?
I'm breathing the same air as Mr. Kagami.
Now that's what I'm talking about! Doc P!
Hey, can I ask you something? I was wondering, after all your work, why'd you give up on the Anywhere Door?
I didn't give up. I completed the theory.
And the theory's great, but back in school you said you wanted to build it.
Are you sure I said that?
Yeah, I am. That's actually why I went to a different university than you. I had to learn how to make a place like this a reality, so you could finally finish what you started. But somewhere along the line you settled for just developing the theory. And then you settled for being a teacher. Something's wrong!
Emergency, level 3. Emergency, level 3.
What the heck's going on?
We've lost control of the LHC.
I'm authorizing emergency shutdown!
Understood, ma'am.
It's no good. It won't shut down. What do we do?
If this keeps up, the LHC will be seriously damaged.
Our only option is to cut the main power line. But we could lose weeks of important research and data. I hate this. How can I choose? Cut main power. We have to force the LHC to shut down.
Hope you don't mind, Yamato. I'm gonna borrow your toy. Deleting backup routine. Now rebuilding all of the cold boot systems. Just entering the default formatting. And switching to normal operating mode. Boom.
It looks like it's accepted the new operating system.
Returning to normal conditions, running diagnostic.
Our status?
We're out of the red. Everything is running like it's supposed to.
I've gotta say, though it could have killed us, even the accidents here are awesome.
No, the only awesome thing was you, Mr. Kagami.
It was amazing watching you work, like a dream come
You
true!
really saved the day. We'd be lost without you.
There's the Junichiro I know. I was afraid the world had lost him for good.
Huh? That's weird. I haven't seen him today. Mr. Kagami hasn't been by. Hello and welcome home, Master! No, I've been playing since early this morning. So, if Mr. Kagami had come through here, I would have seen him. You can't find Junichiro? He hasn't been here, that's for sure. Now that's hot stuff! Well, that was rude. Come on, bro. Where the heck are you? Finally! Hey! I found you!
What the?
Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Excuse me. I can't
believe he blew me off after I said I'd go to this silly movie with him.
You're such a jerk, big bro!
I can't thank you enough for earlier. You saved us all.
Oh, so you are aware of how much trouble we were in.
Huh?
Just a little observation I've made. That could have been a serious disaster. Yet your whole staff is carrying on like it was no big deal. But I guess when you're that focused on building something, you don't let the setbacks slow you down much.
Even though you brought it up, it doesn't seem to bother you that much either.
Well, I did fix it.
All the more reason you should quit teaching to join KEC, I say. You know, I never told you this, but I've always been really happy that you asked me to help you build the door. I never put this into words, but those are some of my fondest memories. That's why I wanted to do all this, and that's why I've devoted my life to completing this research. I know you've had fun here, even if you won't admit it. So why are you shying away from the thing you want? I mean, you gotta find teaching boring. What do you say?
Sorry, but I need some more time to think about it. Man, everything Yamato has said about me has been right on the money. So why can't I bring myself to accept the offer?
If you'd like, I can answer that for you.
Huh? Wait, what the heck are you doing here, Options? How did you even get inside? This place can't be open to the public, what with all the secret tunnels.
How observant of you. When we met, I told you I was loaded with options, but you've never fully realized what that entails. So there's your answer. With that in mind, there are any number of possibilities as to how I know you're being recruited by KEC, and how I know that you haven't come to a decision yet. But beyond all of that, I'm aware of the reason as to why you can't make yourself accept the offer.
Oh yeah, and why not?
Your apprehension is due to the fact that you no longer feel like you need the Anywhere door. Or, to be more precise, you no longer feel as if you need to be the one to build it. And so, you can't bring yourself to take the job.
Are you going somewhere with this?
Oh, come now, you should know better than anyone else what this means, dear Mr. Kagami. Well, if you really can't figure it out, I guess it's time to start the lesson. Now, effective immediately! Junichiro Kagami, you are hereby terminated.
What? I'm fired?
Afraid so. I have no other choice. Seeing as you have yet to understand your role as a teacher, your termination is unavoidable.
Or you could just tell me what you want me to know.
I'm sure you can put it together on your own. So until you do, feel free to waste all your energy on building a door.
Thanks for the pep talk. I feel so much better now.
Where the heck have you gone this time?